A Girl Walks Home Alone at Night is an Iranian movie that was filmed in California in 2014. It's the first movie of Anna Lilia Mirpur, and it's based on a short film she had made in 2011, and it was very well received in the festival circuit. This movie is black and white. It looks very old-fashioned, even though it was made in 2014, and it's a vampire story in a small Iranian town called the Bad City. It's sort of a ghost town. It's an industrial city with oil wells, a dried-up river full of trash and dead bodies. It's, I'll say, timeless because there is a mismatch of modern-era stuff as well as some retro design that felt a little bit odd at the beginning, but once you get into the movie, it feels very organic, actually. The hero of this movie is Arash, a gardener who is proud of having a car, but his junkie father owes too much money to Saeed, is a drug dealer and a pimp, and so he takes his car. That leads Arash to steal some jewelry and go to Saeed, hoping he can get his car back. However, there is another person in the city that is of interest, and that's the girl. We never learn her name. She just walks alone at night. She is wearing a hijab, and she walks alone, and she's not what she seems because she meets Saeed. She goes to his place and feeds on him because he's a vampire. And that's how Arash ends up with a lot of money and drugs. So he goes out, he's hustling drugs, and that's how he meets the girl. And this movie is, I won't say anything more. I covered the first third of the movie, but it's a very interesting movie. It's very well made, in my opinion. It's not quite a horror film, come to think of it. It's a mash of different genres. There is some Western elements. There is a very strong neo-noir style to it, with the nightlife, the theft, the drug dealing. There is also a very strong romantic subplot. No, not subplot. It's a plot. It hops between genres with amazing ease. It's a very stylish movie. It's clearly a cinephile movie. It's not a movie you'll watch, you want to get chills and scares, and it's not a genre film. It's a movie you should watch because you appreciate the artistry behind it. Every scene in this movie, every take, it's very well thought out. It's very well made. It's one of those movies you see for cinema's sake because you love the art of cinema and you want to see the best it can give. And believe me, this movie, it looks amazing. It's a bit on the slow side. The plot jumps around different genres and pays homage to different genres. I mean, there is a very Western-like montage around the half-hour mark that has this Morricone-like music. And sometimes it goes into some post-punk, bass-heavy stuff. There is some electro music playing, some ethnic music playing. There is this Morricone's piece I absolutely loved. It reminded me of spaghetti westerns. Town looks great. It has a personality of its own. It's sort of like Iranian version of Sin City. It's very timeless because I'm not sure if it's modern Iran or if it is the pre-revolution Iran. I don't know how life in Tehran is at the moment, and I think that the director is a second generation immigrant. I think she was born in London, so it's not quite the Iran. And even though everybody is speaking Farsi, the Iranian language, it's made in America. So it's a movie that doesn't try to emulate the real world. It's a movie taking place in a pure timelessness, and I think that's a reason why it feels so great. It's not something I would suggest if you want to watch a horror movie per se. But if you're interested in an art house horror film that really passes the genre, that's visually stimulating, that's very well made, yes, that's a movie for you. It looks and feels great, and reminded me of Mario Bava. The very early Mario Bava films that are black and white, but they have this amazing photography and very well thought out frames. And okay, just not go there waiting for a jump scare horror movie. It's something completely different. And if you're into a dark vampire, well, not exactly romance, but you're into a dark vampire film, a moody vampire film that feels different, then that's a movie you should definitely watch. Have you seen A Girl Walks Home Alone at Night? If you did, please leave a comment. If you like this review, press the like button, and I'll see you soon on the video. Thank you for watching, and stay spooky.